Every year, Variety selects a group of impactful celebrities to honor at its Power of Women event. Entertainment greats gathered on October 29, 2025 at the Beverly Hills Hotel, dressed up in their finest duds to celebrate this girl power moment. But who awed in their getups and who missed the mark? As one of the honorees at the event this year, Kate Hudson didn't play with her look. The star stunned in this white Grecian-style column gown by Carolina Herrera that featured a dramatic cape draped over one shoulder. There were no extreme embellishments or adornments, but the dress was gorgeous in its simplicity and didn't need many accessories either. Hudson kept the rest of her look simple with an ear cuff and a large ring. And her makeup was minimal too, which was the perfect touch for this fit. Another honoree who stunned that night, Nicole Scherzinger, who hopped on one of the biggest color trends of the year, deep purple. The former Pussycat Dolls member slayed in this plum-colored body-hugging gown with a thigh-high slit, and we loved the asymmetrical shoulder that complemented the slit. A pair of nude heels was all she needed to complete her look, and while the Broadway star had on loads of bling, her gown still stole the show in the best way. If Naturi Naughton were to ask us, "Is you feelin' me?" we would answer, "I do." The former 3LW member looked gorgeous in her pale pink and black Marc Jacobs cocktail dress, which had delicate floral embroidery woven in the front. Naughton carried the floral theme down to her legs with lacy black stockings and black pumps, which only streamlined her whole look. Her whole fit was a combination of sweet and spicy, and it was perfect for this star-filled red carpet event. But leave it to Sydney Sweeney to go with one of the boldest and most daring looks of the night. The Anyone But You star wowed in this sheer crystallized Christian Cowan and Elias Matzo gown. The stunning dress featured half sleeves and a twisted waist with swirls that highlighted Sweeney's hourglass figure.
I think one of my favorite dresses I've ever worn.
She definitely brought the star power, and this one is one of her best looks to date. Sweeney had heads turning, but she wasn't alone. Unfortunately, these ladies were doing it for all the wrong reasons. We get that oversized blazers are one of the elevated basics your wardrobe needs for fall, but Eva Longoria was channeling the incredible shrinking woman in her jacket, which appeared at least 4 sizes too big. The large padded shoulders overtook her frame, and the blazer obviously needed to be tailored, as the sleeves went way over Longoria's hands. The star may have been going for a power suit, but it looked as if she dug into her dad's closet and grabbed the first jacket she saw. It was a bad look for sure, but it didn't quite render us completely speechless, which is what Sharon Stone's confusing ensemble did. From the bizarre silhouette of her off-white shirt to the long white gloves, Stone looked like a mime who ran into a large piece of cellophane. Sometimes it's not best to go for an avant-garde look, especially when a simple silk button-up shirt would have sufficed. Fans were also not into it, with one saying she looks like a post-it note on E! News' Facebook post of the look. Then there was Molly Sims. As a model, Sims should know which fits are flattering, but it looked like she didn't even try for the event. She showed up in a shapeless black maxi dress with a velvet top and an odd sash at the waist, then accessorized it with an equally boring pair of black pumps and a structural handbag. Even her makeup and hair lacked excitement, with Sims going for an all-natural face and a plain updo. With her beauty, she can get away with doing less, but this was still a letdown. And finally, Jennifer Pedranti showed up looking like she was going to be hosting a 70s variety show. The Real Housewives of Orange County star wore a sparkly brown dress with a flared hem and mock turtleneck that looked dated and like it was made out of cheap polyester. Surely she could have found a style more current than this old-fashioned gown. If a disco diva was the aesthetic Pedranti was going for, she definitely succeeded.